Hey there, I hope you're doing great. A little message of encouragement here. We had the great opportunity at our organization. Vanessa Van Edwards was able to come and speak to our leadership team. And then someone had the bright idea to have a book club. And so I was like, yes, would love to be able to do that. One of my agents also jumped in on this book, Millie, and she really enjoyed what she read and went through. And so it's been really great over the last basically month, reading through the book, implementing some of the tests and questions, engaging with the content. What are my takeaways? What are my implementables? And so that's really where I'd say it becomes valuable, right? Where we might hear something, right? We might hear a great quote, or we might watch a wonderful, motivating message, and then we decide to do something about it. So knowledge is powerful. However, wisdom is the application of that knowledge. And so I think it becomes more powerful when we hear something, when we learn something, to put it right into action. And so really grateful for the teammates that, Madeline, Victoria, Scott, Heather was on today, and I know I'm missing someone. I think Brian's typically there, just chiming in, giving their thoughts, their input in this book club as we go through this book, Captivate. So number one is I'm super glad that Vanessa was able to put some of this into kind of almost into process format. I am 100% extrovert. In other words, there's a lot, I love people, I love engaging with them. It doesn't mean it has to be the life of the party, but I love engaging with human beings. And so because of that love for engaging with human beings, sometimes I just act without maybe seeing things through. And so in a world where it's ever more important to be able to communicate effectively and to connect to people in an intimate way and to build relationships of trust online and offline, I find something like this, a book that can give you some different ideas on how to be more engaging with someone else. Just like the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, is still an extremely powerful book for people that are looking to build their network and connect with people in a more intimate and better way. So those co-workers become better business friends. Those good friends that you have can become best friends. Those clients that you have can become raving fans. And it's this idea of taking those relationships that you have to the next level by you doing something a little bit different in your engagement, right? So one of the suggestions was, when you're telling a story, as you're describing that story to someone, how can you boomerang it back to them, right? So how can you ask a question to get them to communicate back to you? So if I'm just giving a story about, she gave one about, interacting with a celebrity, the follow-up question at the end of it was, have you ever run into a celebrity or someone that was famous? And then ensues the conversation. So that way you're having this give and take in the relationship. Reminds me a little bit of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, where they talk about how each of us has like a bucket and a ladle, and in our engagements with each other, we either take away from that person's bucket or we add to it, and thus ensued the wonderful phrase of pour into people. And that's exactly really aligns with my why, is to leave a legacy by positively impacting people. And so this book about how I can pour into people, how I can captivate their attention, but more importantly, it's from their perspective. People don't know how much you care until you show them that you care. It's more important to be interested than interesting. And so thanks, Vanessa, for putting this together. Thanks, everybody in the book club. And hope you guys enjoyed this little moment. What are you doing to be more captivated in other people? Sherm's out.